To you, Mr. Brooks. So, Ms. Lucas, if you'd like to come forward and ask you a question. Thank you.
Mind if I sit down? Thank you. I'm still doing that. Thank you. Oakham Town Council unanimously recommended a list of street names for the new development on the agricultural showground. The list is as follows: Lord Gainsborough's Road, Morley Avenue Crescent, Matthew Close Court, Watson Way, with a backup of Reynolds Way and Gibson Drive. I have to amend that because I found Gibson's News. There's 6 Gibsons in the phone book, and 2 on my watch, so I don't know who this Gibson is.
Ms. Lucas,
No.
I must just ask you to stick to
I
what
was
you've
expecting
previously
this to come
submitted.
back. But I just pointed out that we can't have a Gibson Drive, because we've got Gibson News. Okay. None actually identify a person or persons who lived or are living in the county of Rutland except Lord Gainsborough. Why then have the officers blocked these suggestions, referring to a policy passed by this council that no street name should be named after living people? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lucas. I understand Councillor Beggy. Oh no, Councillor Pocock, I do apologise. I understand you'll be answering that.
Madam Chairman, in 2011, Rutland County Council approved a street naming and numbering policy that sets out policy guidelines that officers must follow when a street name or property numbering request is received. The policy was written based on best practice at the time. One of the best practice solutions that was included in the policy was the provision not to name a street after any living person. This is still considered to be best practice to this day, and there have been examples, many of them in the media, to show why this is the case. Jessica Ennis is one that I'll just mention right now. During the original discussion between Mrs. Lucas and officers, she explained the justification for Oakham Town Council's recommending the names. A specific reference was made to a number of living people, which, based on the draft policy, was why these suggestions were refused.
Do you have a supplementary question?
Yes, sorry, I've quite lost Councillor Pocock. Is this guidelines from central government and you're following guidelines, or is this... I need to report on Wednesday night to the Town Council, so can you just reiterate, please, is this guidelines?
Councillor Pocock.
Mrs. Lucas, I'd be happy to arrange for an officer to send you the policy that was brought before the Council and accepted and is part of our ongoing business.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Sorry, Ms. Lucas.
You do
Oh.
understand.
Could you say again?
I will repeat what I just said. I will ask an officer to send you the policy that was brought before the Council in 2011 and adopted by the Council at that time. It is a policy that has been approved. It's nothing to do with being directed by central government, although clearly we take guidance from central government on certain matters.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Mr. Brooks, would you like to come forward?